Oh, yes, 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 yes. What's up, my planet Earth people? Happy Sunday. It is Sunday, January 18th, 9 a.m. on the dot, baby. We here. This is the Trigger Coffee live stream. Soon to be the Triggered Yogi podcast. I have decided to merge the two, the coffee live stream and the Triggered Yogi podcast. This is going to be a live streaming podcast every morning at 9, going for 30 minutes. And maybe if I have guests on, maybe longer, maybe an hour. Decided to merge the two. Going to start posting this on my podcasting networks starting Monday. All right, baby. Meaning the chat is gonna have to be a little bit more, what's the word? I'm gonna have to ignore some of y'all a little bit more. That's the word. We all know the rules of the chat. If it's funny, it lives. If you have something that has come up throughout the week, a trigger, something that has upset you, got you in your emotions and your feelings, you drop it in the chat. It is topic that we will discuss and talk about. And I will talk about my triggers. I talk about how I've handled it, good, bad, ugly, how I've, made mistakes. A friend of mine just sent me a little YouTube short about, it was really good. I just want to, about when you feel disrespected, how to respond. And it was a really informative thing about how we naturally tend to respond when we feel disrespected and how it triggers us, especially men. And we need to defend ourselves. But it was informative because I definitely believe that people disrespect people, especially in Los Angeles, in order to play their little chess game and get people to react. And I am one that some way, somehow tends to react, even if it's not a big reaction. There is a reaction. Happened to me last night. Oh man, I'm listening to this podcast about how to react to people that are just like sneak dissing, just out to just try to get you out of your vortex, off of your high vibration in order to move positions. Really, that's what it is, especially in LA. And yesterday at work, this young lady wanted to talk about my mustache and how she doesn't think it looks good on my face, and how she wants me to do my facial hair. And she started going in about how I should be doing my facial hair. It was hard not to react. My reaction wasn't big. It was just like, I don't care what you think, but it was still a reaction. Love me. Love you back. Love you back, Airplanes. It was still a reaction. And this video that I watched called The Power Move, and the title is Never Defend Yourself When Disrespected. It was very informative and enlightening about like how I have been playing into people's little game. Even if people, a lot of people are playing little games that they don't even know that they're playing, because it's something that they've been operating in for a long period of their life. So they just play these little games to feel better. It's almost like, even though it's not a chess move in like relationship or career wise, it's a chess move in them feeling better, their need to feel better by making other people feel worse. What's going on, chat? Sliding into the chat. What's going on? Just talking about something that has been coming up for me, a trigger that has been coming up for me. A young lady commented on my mustache. She didn't like it. And she felt that I needed to do my facial hair how she wanted it. But man, enough of that. Let's talk about the Seattle Seahawks, man. What a glorious victory last night was. The Seattle Seahawks beat the San Francisco 49ers to move closer to the NFC Championship, one game away. 41-6, baby. That was a belt to ass. That was a little beating. I'm sad that the Buffalo Bills lost yesterday. Man, I'm going to get to that. That was a crazy game. One of the best games I've seen in a very long time. I was sad. I mean, it was, Josh Allen and the whole team was so emotional. You could just tell that they gave everything. They gave their heart, they played. They showed up. Something I can't say for the 49ers. 49ers should have stayed on the bus. But the Bills showed up, and again, it kind of came down to the officiating, man. All these little weird, is it a catch? Is it not a catch? It comes down to these weird officiating, these officials, which you hate to see that. Bear down, baby. We'll see the Seahawks next week, man. Listen. Don't jump the gun. Don't jump the gun, baby. Okay? Knock on wood right now. I'm going to knock on wood for you right now. Because you guys got the Rams today. And the Rams ain't nothing to play with. I know that they go into the cold and everybody's talking about how that's going to affect the LA Rams because they don't play in the cold and they're going to the cold and it's freezing and blah, blah, blah. The Rams they're not nothing to be played with. Focus. Stay focused. Stay focused on the task at hand, which is today. Y'all got the Rams. Holla at me after you beat the Rams. 30-33, my favorite quarterback. I was crying too. Yeah, man, that was rough. That was rough to see. But the biggest story I feel right now is Bo Nix breaking his ankle. Oh my God. Second to last play of the game, Bills versus the Broncos. Overtime, Bo Nix broke his ankle and he is out for the season. Now, aside from the Seattle Seahawks, which is my team, the scariest team for me, okay, don't judge me, but the scariest team for me has been the Broncos. And not only are they a solid squad, but they're scary because there's a redemption story. Y'all remember when we faced the Broncos? It was a bloodbath. That's going to feed that. So for me, it was going to feed their want and their need to meet us in the Super Bowl and get some revenge. So that was like the scariest matchup for me. But now that, there's no Bo Nix, oh my gosh. How heartbreaking. How heartbreaking is that? You advance, you beat one of the best squads, the Buffalo Bills, and then your star boss of a quarterback breaks his ankle the second to last play of the game in overtime. Yo, football ain't no joke. Anything can happen. That's why this sport is so beautiful. It's a beautiful sport, man. Below zero today in Chicago. Yeah, it's gonna be rough for the Rams, but you know they still the Rams, baby. Once the blood gets moving, you warm up. Someone was happy to hear that. The Bears eliminated the Packers. Broncos have a great defense. I feel they can beat the Patriots. I feel like they gotta get. You know, I don't hate to say this. I don't hate to go there, but this feels like sins of thy father. This whole Bo Nix situation. Sean Payton has treated my guy, Russell Wilson, so terribly when he was at the Broncos, and even this year when Russell Wilson ain't even in your face, he's still making comments about Russell Wilson and throwing shade on Russell Wilson. This feels like karma. This feels like sins of thy father. Because, man, that put such a terrible taste in my mouth forever about Sean Payton, the way he has treated my boy Russell Wilson, bro. What's up, Purple Groovy? Good morning. Yeah, the stubble's coming in, but I have decided I'm gonna keep the mustache for a while, so I might even take it back down to 0. I do want to hear what you think about it, but this is a decision that I've come up with. You know, the thing about my beard, I'm a stand-up comedian, folks. I'm a stand-up comedian. And something about me is I don't really look like one because I'm also an actor. I've modeled. I've done all these other things, fitness modeling. The mustache adds a level of goofiness that I think I need on stage. I think I need it. I'm going to try it out for a little bit. I'm going to try it out. I'm digging it. It's growing on me. I've never done a mustache before. It's always a beard or clean shaven. I'm digging it. I'm going to keep it for a while. I need a little goofiness on stage. I'm going to run with it. I'm going to run with it for a little bit. I've gotten some good feedback. People say I look a little less intimidating with the mustache and not the beard. That's another thing that people love to tell me, how uncomfortable and intimidating I make them feel. Little girls. All right, man. Yeah. Sunday, we're knee deep in the playoffs, man. It's an exciting time. The Bears or the Rams, two scary teams, man. Either one of those teams will be a good matchup. I think the story, the bigger story is the Bears versus the Seahawks. I feel like it's going to be the Bears versus the Seahawks. Just the fact that the Bears are just hungry. They haven't been here in 15 years. They are hungry. They got a quarterback that has just like found his self. The team has found its teeth and its identity. And yeah, that's gonna be a good NFC championship game if that happens. So that's what I'm calling. I'm saying the Bears beat the Rams 24. It's gonna be like 36-24. I think it's gonna be a pretty healthy scoring game with these two offenses. 36-24. The Bears beat the LA Rams. That's my pick for today. Oh man, I'm back in San Diego today, so. Got a few things to do in the studio, and then I am back in San Diego today at the Laugh Factory in San Diego, getting on stage at 7 p.m. The show's already almost sold out, so it should be a packed, great show. Had a great weekend, been working and writing on material. Tomorrow, tune in to Comedy Fitness Live. That's on the Comedy Fitness Live YouTube channel, going live at 7:30 p.m., baby. Yeah, man, it's just been a good weekend, man. I mean, nothing's really came up other than that there's this regular that comes to the bar that I work at, and she's such a mess. And it's just so funny. It's the messiest people that love to like throw their little opinions on what you're doing. This young lady is such a mess. I mean, she'll come into the bar and get triggered and start crying in the bar. But she is definitely somebody that I should have had the foresight to ignore instead of like trying to defend my mustache. I defended the stash. I defended the stash last night. The stash is new though, you know. When you have a baby, you gotta protect it. You know, the stash is brand new. The stash my baby. I gotta protect the baby. So, But, you know. All right, man. What's going on, chat? Kind of dried up. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Let me know what you think about everything in life in the chat. Or I'm going to jump off. Again, starting tomorrow, this is going to turn to my Triggered Yogi podcast. So I am going to be a little bit more strategic on the topics that I talk about. Triggered Yogi podcast, a podcast that I had, just wasn't really consistent with it. But I'll have guests on here and things of that nature eventually. But it will be a talking head podcast for the most part. And yeah, so that's my plan with that. You know, I really do love these Sundays where I'm not stressed out about football. I will say that. You know, this is the second Saturday win that we've had, and the last time we played was a Saturday win. And Sunday, sleep in. I'm not even thinking about football. I don't care what y'all do. Win, lose, who cares? Seahawks are good. It feels good, you know, to just like not stress about football during the playoffs. I like the Saturday win, you know. I'll turn on the game, you know, check out what y'all doing, if y'all show up or not. We'll see. We'll see who shows up. But yeah, I think the biggest story is this the Bo Nix ankle break. That's crazy. Can you imagine being a Denver Bronco fan and you know, having a game like that, tight game going into overtime, and then your star quarterback breaks his ankle, second to last play of the game. Oh man, that feels like karma to me. That's Sean Payton right there. Sean Payton takes the blame for that. I'm putting that on Sean Payton. Hating ass Sean Payton. All right, man. The chat has dried up. I'm all out of things to talk about. I'm all out of things. We could make this a 20-minute stream. If y'all ain't got nothing to say, I got some things to do. You feel me? I got some writing to do. Tomorrow, Comedy Fitness Live, we're making some adjustments. We are adding a little bit more fitness in the Comedy Fitness Live. Things are going to be adjusted with the show. We're adding more fitness. I had a friend come and judge last week, and she made everybody do push-ups at the end of the show. And I'm like, why haven't we been doing that this whole time? It's called Comedy Fitness. My life is good. Oh, that's wonderful. It's great to hear. Boy. So we are going to add some fitness in the show. And also we're going to tighten up the second round. So there will be a elimination after the first round. So the first round, it starts off with 4 comedians, actually 5 comedians. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 comedians. So after the first round, 2 comedians will be eliminated and 3 comedians will battle, but there'll still be an open floor for everybody to work. Comedy Fitness Live 7:30 has been a great time. Really funny comedians come. It's a live stream show on the Comedy Fitness Live page. Time is precious, so waste it wisely. Amen. Amen on that. I'm excited not to be driving down to San Diego today. My friend Roger is driving today. Man, the drive has been a beast, but we are leaving really early. We are leaving at 12. So I just have a couple hours to kind of go over material. I got to play with my camera and fix the settings. And then get ready to get out of here and go to San Diego, man. Should be a good time. From what I hear, it's almost sold out. All right, so if anybody has a burning desire in the chat, drop it in the chat real fast. You have 60 seconds. Anybody got anything to say? If not, I'm going to go ahead and jump off of this live stream and get to work. I got a nice little day. Do you have any jokes about Trump and his MAGA cult following? You know, I do kind of stay away from politics, to be honest. But there was a viral clip. This was on my podcast last week. There was a viral clip of, what's that guy's name? Rubio, or what's that guy's name? What's his name? Passing Trump a note in private. He passed him a note in private, and Trump looked at it and read it. What's his name? Rubio Sanchez is his name. I don't pay. Listen, I'm really tapped out of all the madness, man. I really have to I have to follow the vibration, you know. And all of this, like, the world is getting so wild, so crazy. I can't focus on it. I got into it with my mom the other day because she's somebody that just like embellishes and focuses on it. She told me to leave the country. She's like, you know, you need to leave the country. What? What are you talking about? Leave the country. That's your solution? Leave the country. Okay, pack up my family and leave the country? Like, you sound just as silly as all the other silliness that's being said when you say silly shit like that. And my mom was just going on and on. You need to look at Europe, and actually Europe has black people, and Europe has. I'm like, yo, this is wild. Did not call for this. But yeah, I mean, I'm just not somebody that chooses to focus on the fear. I just put my faith in God and pray for a better tomorrow, and everything's going to work out. And I know it's crazy out there. But yeah, it's wild out there. I don't really tell too many jokes about Trump at all, actually. But that viral clip, I don't know if you saw it, where Trump got a letter from, I don't even know his name, Rubio, whatever, in private. Like, he passed it to him as if he was like, let's make fun of somebody. And Trump read it out loud, and oh man, bro, It's so funny because people around Trump like him, like his sucker ass. You could just tell he's a sucker. You know what I'm saying? That Rubio guy. They think that Trump is his friend. They think that no. Trump don't like you. You're a pawn. You don't see that? You're a pawn. You're a piece on the chessboard. He don't like you. You're going to pass Trump a note like he give a damn about you. He don't give a damn. Trump don't give a damn. Man, the guy is entertaining. I will say that. Anyways, but yeah, so I don't say too much about Trump on stage. Man, you'll lose your job saying stuff about Trump. What's his name? Mark Ruffio. I can't say anybody's name today. Mark Ruffio. This is another huge story. Mark Ruffalo. I can't say his name. Anyways, he spoke out about Trump at the Golden Globes, or he tweeted, because, I don't even watch the Golden Globes anymore, because it's just, who cares? You can't run away from the madness. I'm not running away. I definitely have never thought leaving the country is the answer, but a lot of people say stuff like that, man. And you think Europe is the answer to escape racism? That's crazy. They started it. They're the originators of racism. What are we talking about? That don't make any sense to me. Make it make sense. If we're gonna vent about it, make it make sense. Yo, I could go in, but it's a lot of people that give advice that is like not grounded in anything that is outside of a trigger or resentment that makes no sense. And, a lot of elders, a lot of people that we should be looking up to, a lot of our mentors, our parents, our teachers, give this advice to younger people, and younger people have to be grounded enough to know, like, yo, that's respectfully, that shit was dumb. Respectfully, I can't even, there's nothing in that little bit of advice that I can take. It don't even make any sense. My son's in high school. He's a junior. My wife has a job where she's, close to retirement. I'm pursuing What are you talking about leaving my family? Like, what are you even talking about? Like, listen, but a lot of elder people, a lot of people that should be mentors and leaders give this unstable, mentally, emotionally hostile advice. And it's really not advice. It's really somebody using an opportunity or a couple of ears to just vent. It's not even advice. What do you even do with it? I don't know. Andrew Tate in the chat? Where's Andrew Tate at? Oh, I think he's talking shit. Mm-hmm. So yeah, man, that's it. What's up, Jut King? That's it. That's all we made it to 30, man. Just me rambling. Just me going on. Well, we did it. It's Sunday. I got a nice little day ahead of me. Gonna get on stage tonight. So I'm gonna get to it. Folks, thanks for popping in. Purple Groovy, always good seeing you. Thanks for stopping by. All my football people that stopped by and said a little something. Austin Matthews, thanks for dropping in. Sorry to hear about the Bills. Where's the Bears fan? Noe Mo, good luck today. Good luck today. Maybe we'll see you. Bears is my pick, but this is football, baby. Anything can happen. That's the crazy thing about the playoffs, and everybody tends to show up. The 49ers didn't, but everybody usually tends to show up. And honestly, thank you, 49ers, for not showing up. Thank you. Because it was the most stress-free playoff game that I've had in a long time. You as well. Have a great day. Rikai, good to see you. Thanks for popping in. All right, man, I'm going to get to it. Y'all have a wonderful Sunday. Enjoy the football enjoy the football today. Go Seahawks. I'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. Austin's a Bears fan too. All right. Good luck today. I'll see you guys. Peace.